is gonna open up. Somebody check the feed. We should be live right now.
I'm checking right now.
Be live right
Yeah,
now.
we up.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. One of y'all can open up. Shalom.
Shalom. You got it. You got it.
Go ahead,
Shalom.
y'all.
Shalom. We got the GMS Gary Branch out of Gary, Indiana. GMS, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory, as always, to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations also to all the Akim, the brothers preaching His word and truth and in sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the hopeful elect, the sincere believers scattered wherever you may be. All right, we'll just get into these precepts, Lord willing, this will be edifying, starting with Revelation 13 and 16, because right now we're in the times of prophecy, to where this is it's all over the news, right? And then you have the multiple false prophets giving their take on the mark and what it is. According to the scriptures, it is that sea hip, and we'll get into it. You got it, bro.
This is Revelations chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive.
No matter your status, rich or poor, no matter the level you in, you're gonna have to receive that mark in order to be a part of the new world order.
To receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yep. And then I was gonna say, just real quick, it said to receive. If a brother could look up that word receive in the blue letter, and also as the brother was going into the word mark in the Greek goes into charagma, and then when you go deeper into the root word is charax, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a pale or a palisade. So the device to insert the that C hip or that Dorito will be like the syringe. You see, and it's an actual physical mark that the top elites, Amalek, or as a whole, Esau, Edom, is going to push upon the whole world, as the brother said. And no matter what your status is, no matter if you're rich or poor, both small and great, no matter your status in society, in order to operate and in order to to continue on, with your life, so to speak, in this world, they're gonna drop the hammer to where they want all the population of the earth micro CHIPPED up.
I got that definition for you. For receive. It says to give something to someone.
1825. Didomi.
What you got?
No, that's how you say it in the Greek. Didomi. The word receive. Didomi.
Strong's G 1325. Didomi.
All right.
Go down in definitions. It says to grant. It says I found a good definition. I'm trying to find it again. It says
to bestow a gift.
Yeah, a gift. That's what I was looking for.
You say about bestow.
It says to grant, to give to one asking, to supply, to deliver.
Yep. Yeah, and that's basically the point. They're gonna deliver that via that syringe, or basically with that forehead, as Apostle Ramblay was getting into. That's more so for like the the people with the type of conditions, like with the diseases and those that be have the ailments of
When it comes to like your muscles and different things,
paralyzed and such. What was that?
pretty much what you were saying, the muscles and paralyzing.
And it's Slocky. If you go down to you can go all the way down a little bit in that definition.
Mm-hmm.
It says to give one to someone.
Damn.
To follow him as a leader and master.
Mm.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leader and master. Pretty much what that's saying is you're gonna be cattle.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, those that don't know the Lord's voice, you're gonna be easily persuaded into being his cattle.
God.
And when you watch that the movie Jungi that Apostle Hart was going in, he even broke it down. They pretty much said to this lady right before her death, it's 3 statuses. You have the one plan that's overly expensive that they know that no what's it called, poor person gonna be able to afford. Then you have the second plan where you may be able to afford it, but they also still want to use some of your brain activity as data. And then the third plan is completely free, but you're completely selling your soul away.
Yep.
You have more than that. You read down in the.
If you read a little bit more down in that definition, it says to give one to someone to care for his interest, to give one to someone to whom he already belonged.
Yep.
to return.
God, I had a precept, if I may. It's Salakia. First John 2 and 15. We always bring it out. This is 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. You want to speak on it?
Read it again.
Kind of said,
okay. I can't hear him. I thought, were you just talking, brother?
Shamari, you there, brother?
You got to turn it up. Let me see.
I'm here right now. Y'all can hear me?
No, I can hear
you.
Oh, you're raw. Okay.
Yeah, he was talking, but it's like he real low.
You hear me, bro?
Yeah, you sound real low.
A
little bit, bro. You might want to turn your mic up a little bit.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Much better.
It's probably them headphones. You read it again, bro?
Khan, it's 1 John 2 and 15. It reads, love not the world, so like it, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
You keep reading on and just pull it out in the NLT. Baba shot.
It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
And that's what you see here in Babylon the Great, man. That's what they promote. You know, in every way, via the music, via the entertainment, you know, the lust of the pride of life, you know, a covetous, materialistic lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, these people have been conditioned into that lifestyle. So mind you, when all these things are snatched away from them, or they ain't gonna be able to afford that lifestyle, these people gonna lose their mind. So they pretty much they're gonna fold the knee. They're gonna bow the knee to Baal, you know, and take that chip.
I got the definition of one of the definitions of world in the blue letter. It says cosmos, right? And one of the definitions says the whole circle of earthly goods, endowments, riches, advantages, pleasures, okay, etc. With although hollow, frail, or fleeting, but the point, it says, and fleeting, stir desires, all right, seduced from the Most High, and are obstacles to cause to the cause of the Mashiach, right? So, like the brother was saying, man, to be able to receive this, to be able to, buy and sell, you're gonna have to take this, man, and be a part of the system, okay? Which is the earthly goods, and the pleasures and the riches of the world, right? Pretty much, so you can have an advantage. And what's the advantage, man? To be able to buy and sell, man.
Yep.
Okay?
I got a precept. This is Jeremiah 17:4. No, Slakia 17:5. Yeah, 17:5. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusted in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord."
Hey,
Slakia, go ahead. You got it, brother.
hey, I was gonna say, Baba, if I may, pretty much that's what you see right now. Hey, these people that took that and went out and rolled their sleeves up, they're cursed. They dropping dead left and right. And Esau trying to, manipulate the people and make it believe in what it's not. But we could clearly see it's there what it is, man. Why people just having heart attacks, man. Hey, personal testimony of my own. I had a family member just recently dropped dead, and he took 2 of those things, man, to the arms. If you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? They say he wasn't getting oxygen to his heart. So hey, we know what it is, man. It's just Jake out here. Jake want to play dumb, man, but we know what it is. And that's why the scriptures say what Sirach 12:10, never trust thy enemies, man. But hey, Jake, continue to trust in the oppressor, man.
Trust and oppression.
I got a precept.
Oh, I got that.
But this is Isaiah chapter 31, starting in verse 1. It says, "Woe,
Slakia.
Rakatah."
The water, brothers. Go ahead, Slakia. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh." Verse 2. "Yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity."
And that's what the Lord finna do to these devils, man. Hey, we always, of course, we going to prophecy how Esau finna roll like a, finna come down with great wrath. But we also got to remember the miracles that's written as well. Hey, the Lord finna great to confound these devils, man. The scriptures say, soon he's about to fill his belly. He's going to cast. Pretty much, he's gonna slap that plate out of his hand.
I got you. This is Job chapter 20, starting at verse 20. "Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods.
Yep.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating." So, you gonna say something?
If I may, so like right when as he believes that he's gonna fulfill his NWO to the maximum, to when he feels like he reached the heights of it, because they've been planning this thing for a very long time, right? And they've dedicated their descendants to push forward with the NWO. But as soon as he thinks, that he established it and it's set in stone, and they completed their agenda, the Lord's coming back with the angels to destroy it, and that's his will. All right, the house of the wicked will not continue on forever, right? But righteousness will, right? He's the Lord is coming to set up the quote unquote new world order, a refreshed world back in its proper order, under the true government. But If I may go back to the 1 John 2,
You got it.
17, and then I'll grab the NLT for you, Uriah. It said, 1 John 2 and 17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Heavenly Father abideth forever. All right, so because the fashion of this world passeth away, and those that trust in the world and everything that it has to offer, they're ultimately going to perish as well. But the ones who are of the elect, right, they'll be abiding forever, you know, and that goes into the kingdom of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Con.
And they're going to receive the salvation on the first go round.
Right.
I got a precept. This is Revelations 20:4. He said, and I saw the thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years.
Con. You know,
Yeah, see, like you were saying, you know, for them that don't, you know.
you were saying something?
It's broken up. It's froze.
It froze.
Yeah.
They're gonna get that crown
There
of
you
life.
go.
You was
Y'all went out.
Elder.
I was out.
Huh?
You froze.
I froze. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we didn't have to.
Oh, well, basically what I was saying, see, like what the brother was going into about, you know, getting that, you know, that you're gonna get a reward, man, you know, for enduring and not, you know, bowing the knee to this devil, man, and taking his mark, man. You know, for them.
Froze again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Esau devil ass.
Yeah, he playing.
Right.
Try to give him a minute to reconnect.
I got the definition of beheaded if I can.
Damn, he still ain't back.
No, he probably gonna have to load back in.
Yep.
Damn. Can somebody check the feed and see if we're still live?
Yeah, we're still up. I have it.
Okay,
here
cool.
But what the elder was pretty much saying is the reward is the heavens itself. The reward is that crown of life. That reward is them new bodies being judges and what's it called, princes in this new society, being the foundation, the pillar of the new world.
Right. And we also know this devil's plan. You know, like how the brother just pulled the Job 20. It's in the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits. His plan is to reduce the population, man. All right. All right. He got to do it. He got to do a mass killing to get to the population that he want to get to.
Con.
And also we got the revelations. In the revelations, he gonna implement the Rito chip because he needs to do away with the current currency.
Mm-hmm.
The current currency needs to be done away with in order for him to implement a new currency. So we know this devil's plan because he put it in plain sight. He never banked on people to actually find out, you know, let alone the Israelites. We know this devil's plan. That's why in the Revelation the brother elder just read, you know, hey, go on now. And in the Revelation he just read, they're gonna get beheaded because of course they're gonna be a witness, but he's gonna behead most of the population. You know, we know this devil's plan. We know he's gonna come after us first for the Rex 84. You know, and the Georgia. We know we already know he's coming after the prophets. We know this devil's plan, but the Lord is like to say in the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits.
I got a precept, if I may.
Okay.
Job 18:5, and it says, "Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his light shall be put out with them." And that process of his light being put out is already started through the mouth of the prophets. So like it says in the book of 2 Thessalonians 2:8, then that wicked shall be revealed, man. And how he's being revealed is, starting with the apostles on down. This message, this new song that we're singing, we're revealing the devil for who he really is. So now he's no longer to hide. So now he gotta show the world for who he really is, man. He's a devil.
I got that. I got that too.
If I may, can I just read this? Verse 7: the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast down into the net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. So he walketh upon a snare. Remember this internet, not the internet, social media in the sense he created, pretty much to keep tabs on people. But now he didn't count that it was gonna backfire on him.
God.
Like the YouTube, he ain't expect that the apostles gonna pop up on there and start teaching this truth. And look what it led to him, him being exposed. I don't think I can hear you, Shamaya.
Oh, it's like I muted my microphone. She was screaming and shit. I was saying that YouTube is the biggest platform on social media right now. YouTube is the biggest. It's been around for the longest. It generates the most money. So people get in, and more people just get on it, and for war entertainment. Like you said, they didn't bank on the apostles hopping up on there and people looking at, because you have this inkling when you young, like, man, is this the meaning of life? You know what I'm saying? So when the apostles hop on YouTube and answering people's questions to the meaning of life, it woke brothers up, and Esau didn't bank on that.
God. It was like that balance, you know what I'm saying? You had that folly, even though it was a majority folly on YouTube. When the apostles came on, they brought that balance of the truth.
That's right, brother. And they answered all the mysteries that people was asking about the Bible, about the deep breakdowns of Revelations in Isaiah and Jeremiah. They came, all the pastors could answer. They came with answers, man.
You know that.
You had more today, Yara?
So it says, verse 9: the jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Verse 11, it says, terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. So pretty much, he's finna be pretty much obliterated, man.
That
little plan in which this NWO plan is finna come to an end.
You got two things about.
God.
Yeah. I was confused too, though.
I knew why I was echoing. I was gonna tell him mute one.
No, it's like
You got the mute one. Mute one of the mics on. Yeah.
Oh, there
I don't know if I say it.
He is almost right now.
it's not me.
Okay, I think it stopped.
Okay.
Who was that doing that?
Mm-hmm.
My shit tweaking up. I don't know.
That just usually only happens when you have two devices that's real close to each other on the same thing.
Right.
That was it on that though.
All right, I had a precept for that Revelations. This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any great image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above." It say any likeness of anything. And so if brother can get that likeness in Exodus 20 and 4, is where it say likeness. Can you look that up? Says, or any likeness of anything, because I believe that likeness is mean whatever you do toward the Lord, you do it to another thing. So any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. You know, so that's like one of the first commandments that we received when we come out of Egypt. You know, and a lot of Jakes is going to get recompense for taking that Dorito, man. You understand? So that that's in violation of this law. You know, because like you said in Revelations, when you look that word up, it says it's a worship. You know, to lean on. You know,
What you just read?
Revelations 20 and 4. Thou shalt make no other gods before me.
Oh, that's Exodus.
Exodus 20 and 4. It says,
I got that definition.
Kind.
You finna read it again?
No, go ahead. You got it.
Kind definition. You said for likeness.
Yeah.
It says form, image, likeness, representation, semblance, similitude.
Similar to how we worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We give him reverence. We give him the praise. We give him the honor. We give him the glory. They do it to Esau. When Esau give them their delicacies or whatever the fuck Esau is, they give it to him. They're gonna praise him for that mark, man. Yeah. Jake gonna be out praising him for that mark. You know. That's why he said, visiting the iniquity up to the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. You know, that's gonna be the missiles. Everybody that take that Dorito, they gonna meet the indignation of the Lord. Okay.
Somebody
We got the precept to back you up.
Okay.
This is Revelation 14, and I'll start at 8. The point being in 9 and 10. It says, Revelation 14:8, and there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
What's that wine? If I may add, what's that wine? Those philosophies. You know, those different philosophies. Everybody been drunk. You know.
Hey, then you just reading Job that light is put out.
God.
That wisdom, man. The wisdom of the world is going to be put out, man. The Lord is going to disappoint him.
God. Because now you're seeing the repercussions of what is leading to. The earth is in turmoil. Family structures destroyed. Men destroyed, women destroyed. You got men leaving America, going out to other countries to seek a real love. From a woman. They're seeking real women, because the women over here so through. And you even got Edomite niggas, Edomite men, because everybody niggas, outside the men of the Lord, out there leaving the country to go seek women, because they've realized the women here is through.
They through.
And they through based off what? The philosophies, the poison in which the serpent served them.
Yeah, that's his image.
That's the image. Oh wow.
Yep, that's the image they have. They worshiping that image.
That's right.
When they go along with the philosophies of Esau, they basically worshiping his image.
Yep.
Con.
If you Slakia, Yaakov, you got more to that, right?
I was gonna say, if I may grab to some of the philosophies listed, it goes into because some of the philosophies is what it says: democracy, religion, idolatry.
If I speak on that one, democracy, man. We didn't rule with democracy. We ruled with a monarch. We had a king, and after that king, his son ruled, and his son ruled, and his son ruled. You understand? We had a king. We had a monarch. That's how we ruled, not democracy.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says religion.
You said democracy.
religion, idolatry.
Yep.
Hey, religion.
Yep.
Hey, if I may add, religion has done a number on the world. Hey, look what Christianity done to the world. Now you got niggas over. You got Arabs celebrate Christmas.
Con.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You see the confusion and the madness. Now the Pope, now the quote unquote the Pope. You know what I'm saying? The quote unquote world religious leader talking about, you know, homosexuality. You know, is not a sin.
Yep.
You know. You know,
It's
and we know what goes on in the Catholic Church, all the Pedialites, you know, that goes on in that, man.
Pedialyte.
You know what I'm saying? The molestation that goes on, that goes unswept, you know?
Yep, and Christianity, especially in America, bro, because America is the headquarters of the image, man. You know, their religion also taught their religion of this wine of the country also taught that women are equal to men. You know, that women can do anything a man can do. That was also what Christianity have done. You know, they even surpass a man. A woman surpasses a man. You know what I'm saying? It give you that false of chivalry. You gotta take your coat off for the woman to walk over a puddle. You know,
You gotta put first philosophy.
huh?
You gotta put that woman first philosophy.
Put that first. Exactly. They Christianity, especially Jake, specifically, like you said, at the end of the holidays, they lie and say, "Oh, Christmas is the Lord's birthday." Man, what? You know, specifically plantation Christianity, because you know Christianity is divided in itself, because you got the 7-day Adventists, you got the Jehovah Witnesses, you got the 1%ers, you know, and they all believe separate stuff, but they all so-called Christians. So divided in itself, but while being divided, they still preach lies. You know, then with the Edomites, you got the Catholics, the Baptists, you know, but then they preach the lies saying, "Oh, the Lord was born on Christmas. You got to celebrate Easter. We celebrate Christmas." Can't, you know, all of that shit is madness, man. That's all the wine, the fornication of America.
They got woman pastors,
women pastors.
Everything completely contrary. Everything just backwards, totally opposite of what the scriptures say to do.
Yeah.
Yep. Blind guides, man.
There's a few more listed real quick. I'll just list them off. It goes into morality, you know, put the pieces together.
Yeah.
We don't want to get clipped, but
hey, that goes with if I may add, that goes with the elders going to how now you got women pastors. You got studs out there judging. You know, so you got studs judges, bro, in the church, you know.
Yep.
Not to be funny, it's not, you know, it's, you know, hey, look at Chicago. You got a fucking stud as a mayor. That should not be in a righteous realm. You think that's going to happen?
Absolutely.
And look at Chicago, a city in turmoil. That's how you know we gotta get the hell up out of here, man. You know.
Out, man.
Yep. It goes into also lies, adultery, covetousness.
Yep.
Their financial system,
lies,
murder,
even adultery. But you got people getting married, man, having agreements to commit adultery. You know.
The open relationships.
Open relationships, man.
Oh man.
And we're still gonna get married. We're still gonna be married. We still love each other. We're just gonna have other partners.
Spice up the relationship.
Open relationship.
They call it what?
Yeah, that's the way for it. Entanglements.
Pineapple people,
wickedness.
Call them flamingos, man. Pineapple people.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Yaquab.
Also lists patriotism, Hollywood and entertainment.
If I may speak about the patriotism, if I'm using that word in correct terms, you got Esau turning on Esau, man. You got all the so-called people that believe in the
Constitution.
The Constitution. It turning on Esau, like the dude Edward Snowden. I believe he's an Edomite. You got Edward Snowden turning on this country. You got whistleblowers turning on the country. You know, so-called patriotism. You got Esau against Esau, man. A kingdom
divided.
A kingdom divided, man.
Hey, it's gonna lead to that Isaiah 19 being fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
The Egyptian.
Yep.
You know, especially we was talking about, you know, especially with this deficit. You know, if they don't fix this problem, they start snatching motherfuckers SSIs and benefits. Hey, people gonna turn up.
That's right.
You know, and the Lord gonna use these people as shield for the elect at the end of the day. You know, we ain't gonna get caught up in that madness, but hey, these people gonna get caught up in that madness because why? They God is their belly.
That's right.
You know,
it's like all the things the brothers listing is their gods, no matter what depending on the person. Some people worship patriotism. Some people worship adultery. Some people worship Moism, like the brother said. If you know, you know. Some people, whatever you worship, all of these things that the brother listen is they whatever in their belly, man. That's what these people worship.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead out.
Also, it lists military industrial complex, and also murder.
And them diehard vets, like the one that came up to camp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For life.
Yeah, but that was basically it. That was the list. I still have the Revelation 14, but I know brothers have precepts. I'll hold it.
Yeah, read that though. Finish it though, bro.
It's Revelation 14:9. It said, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb."
Yep. That's it, man. You're gonna receive your judgment, man, which is a painful death.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the Most High, all the Israelites, 2/3 just gonna perish because they, rejected the Most High, man.
That's right.
They rejected the warning.
Yep.
Not to take that. Here it is. You got these other guys out here. What they call themselves, the Wi-Fi or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Teaching that, bucking up against the breakdown of the mark of the beast, saying you got to get some kind of surgery. That's not gonna happen. That's you don't have to get no surgery for it.
They didn't show videos on YouTube. Yep. It's really a simple process that can take less than 5 minutes.
Yep,
bro. If I may, it was people on TikTok about a year ago doing self implants.
Exactly, at home kits.
Yeah.
Wow. So basically, you going words of the Most High by teaching that, man. The scriptures say to put your hand over your mouth, if you don't know. Think about teaching the word. One thing I'm learning still, and have learned. Really, if you don't know, you should be quiet, man. Get the information first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Research it for yourself. Just don't go off of what somebody else telling you, or something you just heard, man. You want to know it for yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Educate it for yourself, man. Just like, you go to high school, get your high school diploma or your GED or whatever, or go to school for a particular career. Ain't nobody there for you. But you'll know how to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever profession you went to school for. Makes sense, man. Hey, man, just because you sitting up there listening to somebody, the scripture said, woe unto them that make flesh their arm. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got it. Hey, it's only one way in, man. That's through the Lord. How about Shimei Shai? There's only one way in, man, through the Spirit of the Lord, man. You gotta, seek the Lord for yourself. The Lord says, seek. What he say? Seek my face. Slakia. He says, seek me and you shall find me. Something like that, roughly paraphrasing.
Okay.
I'm saying, what do you think that means, man? It means to research the scriptures. Search it out for yourself, man. You're supposed to have a relationship with the Lord for yourself. You don't listen to what anybody just say, man. You sound like a goofy. You know what I'm saying? Saying something that don't make sense. That's anybody. Anybody can say something stupid, man, just to be saying it. You don't want to be sounding like that, white man. You want to, get the information for yourself, man.
You want to be
Get educated through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, so you can know what the hell you talking about.
Come on.
You pretty much want to be persuaded. You know, man.
That's the right way to be, but we all know that somebody got to fit the prophecy
really...
of the scoffers.
Yeah, scoffers, man. It's cool though, because at the same time, the Lord did set up blind guides.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He said that they be blind guides. He said leave them alone.
Yep.
They both shall fall into a ditch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because look, you got people they just go along to get along, or you got the people that like to follow the most popular, group.
Wave riders.
You say what? Did you say, brother?
Riders.
Hell no.
Riders.
Yeah, wave riders. They pretty much ride the wave or whatever's popping at the time.
Oh yeah,
they used to call it bandwagon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Whatever popular.
Hollywood.
Ooh, I like them purple and gold garments, man. I'm gonna follow them, and they deep as hell. They got a large following, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
It must be the truth.
Yep.
They try to bring that Hollywood spirit into the truth.
Right. Yep.
They steal money. They steal money, and they be like, "Oh, them niggas be getting money."
But look, but see, and that's the messed up part about it, though. It's a lot of people gonna get destroyed, man, because of all of these false prophets out here.
Right.
Misleading the people, man. If I may, real quick, I'm gonna just read this one quick precept. This is Revelation 19:20. It's in the beast. So mainly though, it said, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet. That, wrought miracles. That's all the scripture. Revelations 19:20. I say it again. He said, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. It's basically, going into what the brother reading right there in Revelations 14 and 9, basically. And that's gonna be happening to a lot of these false prophets, not just Esau, but also niggas out here saying that they Israelites, and the wrong doctrine, man. Hey, that should put fear in your heart, and pray that ask the Lord, for the correct breakdown.
Right.
Teach the people, correct doctrine. You want to be like King Solomon, pray and ask for wisdom. What I'm saying? People, because ultimately you are a leader. You out here teaching the word, man. Whether you be or a wicked one, and you want to be, you claim you want to be a righteous one. So hey, man, you gotta pray and ask the Lord to help to give you the Holy Spirit, man, to teach the correct way.
The water.
Go ahead. You got it, Yaquab.
That was it to that. I had I think the brother Yawasab passed something.
You just stopped at 9, right?
I think you had more than that though.
Yeah, you can read to 11.
11.
Yeah, right?
Oh, we read verse 10. I can reread it though.
No, read 11.
Read 11. Okay, come. This is Revelation 14 and 11. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
Prakata. There's two different things there. There's talking about the image and the charagma. And A lot of people out here doing that right now, man. 2/3 of our people are worshiping this image, and they're gonna take that. They're gonna take that Quran. Let's see here.
Yep, it mentioned that they're not gonna have any rest, man.
Okay.
And if you mentioned that, what's that movie? With that RFID, I forgot the implanted.
Planet.
Yeah. It shows you in that movie, man, that they didn't have no rest, man. Why? Because they was being controlled pretty much by
There's in bondage.
Khan. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't have really rest because they didn't have control over their own mind, pretty much. Okay, they was given over to their father, the devil.
Oh.
Pretty much,
You had something else on?
We good on that.
Okay.
I got a precept. If I may.
Khan, go ahead, brother. Get what you got.
Isaiah 28 and 15. And speaking on what the brothers were talking about, 2/3. And shit, the rest of these other people as well. It's because you had said we had made a covenant with death. And with hell we had an agreement. When the overflowing scourges shall pass through, it shall not come onto us. If we had made lies our refuge, and on the falsehood we had hid ourselves. You got people right now, especially Jake ass through, man. Jake don't know what's going on. Jake under the consumption that not consumption, but what's the word I'm looking for?
Notion.
Illusion.
Yeah, the notion they thinking that this place is gonna last forever. They think they're gonna, everything's gonna be all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, the cost of food is going up.
Yep.
People losing out on jobs. They talk about snatching people tax incomes.
They said
hey, things
do taxes this year.
gone.
They're up under that strong delusion.
Mm-hmm.
Gone.
There you go.
It says, verse 16, therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tri-stone, a precious cornerstone, the sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. And who that's speaking of? Yahweh Shai. And who's speaking of that precious cornerstone is the prophet, starting with the apostles, the elders, on down, man. We speaking of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, truth and sincerity. And we declaring that, hey, you believe on the Lord, hey, we're going to be protected in these times. But Jake don't want to take heed. Jake want to trust in what? Oppression. Jake want to make a covenant with death. Just like when we was, the prophets out there warning people not to take the jump shot, you have false prophets telling people to go take it. And look what it led to. People having heart complications. People just dropping dead left and right. Remember the silk and diamond bitches? You know what I'm saying? One of them just dropped dead. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, now it's not funny now. Remember, they was mocking the prophet, mocking people and shit. They still scoffing.
Pretty much, man. They despise the words, of the Heavenly Father, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, like you say, bro, they trusting in oppression. If I can get a precept right quick, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12, it says, wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise the word and trust in oppression and perverseness, right, and stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, right? And this is you want to break that down, Shamari? You want to say something?
Read it again for me.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. It says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness. And
Because Jake, first of all, Jake lazy as fuck. Jake is fucking stupid, man. The scripture says Jake is a sottish people, man. How you gonna trust in oppression? And we know this by when they was led out of Egypt by the hand of the Lord, through Moses. Because I was actually just talking about this to my father. I was talking about how Jake Jake is wicked, man. Jake is wicked. Like Jake is a peaceable people as a nation, but Jake is fucking wicked. Because you gotta think when you read Psalms, man, the words of King David, you know, certain Psalms, you know, he was talking about his own people. We just apply it to Esau because it's fitting, you know, because Esau's a liar. But the scripture said you have taught the wicked his ways. You know, you gotta think King David was talking about niggas, man, in Psalms, his own people. You know, that lay snares for the people that sit in corners and lay snares. You know the scripture where it says that words are smooth in the oil, but war was in his heart. That applies. So, but he was talking about his own people.
There you go.
You know how they shake your hand, but they got a knife behind their back waiting to stab you. That's the fact today, man. That's the same niggas is gonna get caught up. You know, in this on what it say, Uriah? It said then the overflowing scourge. These are scourges. These are scourges meant for amendment. But they through all these scourges, they're not gonna atone. Jake is
if I may add, you seeing that right now. What's happening in California? Massive floods. I'm talking about people houses just getting imploded, you know, mudslides. And Jake out there, Issachar, Northern Kingdom, they not taking heed what's going on.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Even out here, you just people just getting judged left and right. Just murders left and right.
Yep. But what they do? They go home, smoke their blunt, and say, "Oh, it is what it is."
Right.
You know. And you ain't, and that's the only truth that Jake says. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know.
And like it's just mighty you say that because yesterday, you know, I posted an article through the brothers about a murder that has happened out here. Jake, police. So I go to the store. I talking to Jake at the store about it. He like, man, you know, it is what it is. I ain't worried about it. But the way how he said it was like, nigga, I got kind of pissed. Like, nigga, you need to worry about it, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need to worry about it. This is fucking death all around us, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just shows Jake don't give a damn. You know, Jake figured like, you know, nothing gonna happen to him.
Yep.
Just like say what parts that they think that this place gonna last forever.
Psalms 49.
Yeah. Jake just doesn't care about anything but themselves. If it doesn't involve them or has something to do with them, they could care less about it. It could be a million deaths around them, but as long as they're alive, hey, I'm gonna spark this blunt.
That's because they don't have to put on them either. That's is ultimately because they really don't know the Lord. That's why he said they're wise to do evil, to do good. It's not in them. Basically, it was matter of fact. Let me grab that real quick.
And if I could speak on that, that wise to do evil, if I can speak on that real quick, because that that was written in the time of Jeremiah, right?
Jeremiah chapter 4, right?
I
can get that. Me too.
You could start at 20, 21. Jeremiah 1.
You can read it first. You can read it first.
This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 21. How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet?
How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? Go ahead.
It says, for my people is foolish. They have not.
We in the same state as Jeremiah. We out there.
So like, if I may, real quick.
God.
Hold on, shit. We done broke up again. God.
Are we? Did he mean we as in like our video online, or is this him?
Let me check.
Nah, we're good. We're still on.
Okay, that's what he meant. Okay.
Yeah, we're still on.
We can hear you now.
I have to reconnect.
Yeah, did y'all go out too?
No.
Something going on with my internet here. I'm gonna have to have Comcast come look at it. Anyway, it sounds crazy because I'm a cable guy, but I don't work for them, so work provider. Anyway, if I may, real quick, where he said, "How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet?" Basically, that's the prophets, out there, setting the standard, and giving the people the warning, what I'm saying, of what's coming. Pointing out the prophecy right to them, plain as day, even into this day we living in right now. We point out all the prophecies, man, and these prophecies are being made manifested right before these people's eyes, man. But here it is, they still not listening.
Come. And why they not listening? Because they think that this space is gonna be prolonged. Like I said in the book of Ezekiel, they think that these prophecies are not gonna come to pass.
Fucking up.
I think that's everybody.
My phone breaking.
That's enough.
It sounds like somebody got like a earbud going in and out the jack.
Somebody got their
Have to mute the mic.
Everybody mute their mic. I don't know. It might just be the actual StreamYard because everybody was muted. Nah, it's one of you two. It's one of y'all.
I think it's the brother
It's either
Shamari.
Uriah or Shamari, one of them two.
Nah,
somebody on
it's the
Jack.
brother Shamari.
Shamari, unmute your mic.
Yeah, you hear me, bro?
Nah, it's not you or Shamari. Yeah. So, can you hear me, bro?
If I had a preset real quick, if I may, to back you up, Uriah, when basically like Jake, they think nothing's gonna happen to them, like they can walk off scot-free, so to speak. Straight to the point, Amos 9:10, it reads, "All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us."
God.
Hey, what that remind you of? Proverbs 1:20. We always bring out. They laugh at the Lord's reproof.
I
the
got
Lord
that.
got his hand stretched out, and they no man regardeth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now judgments for to be handed forth, and Jake for to be. You just wait and see, man. Right now we camping right now. Hey, wait you see this devil really start clamping down on the society. Don't be surprised Jake starts, shorting, more Jake start popping into camps now. You know what I'm saying? Seeking answers.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be quick too.
Hey, but let him finish reading that Jeremiah too. Let him finish once you're done with that.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. It says, "For my people is foolish." And when you go into this word right here, foolish, it's crazy. It how you say it is say evil, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it says if you go in a blue letter, I'll sound it out.
Strong's H191.
He did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but the point is, like the brother Yaiquad was saying, man, hey, it's evil amongst Israel, man. Okay. It says, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me." Okay. It says, "They are sottish children." And they have, go ahead.
Look up that word sottage.
Yeah. The word sottage in the blue letter is sakal, which means they a fool, man. Pretty much says it's a fool, to be a fool.
Right, because here it is. You with the truth and showing it to you. Got the infallible proofs right there before your eyes. Pointing right there, like, look, see, But you know, that ain't it. But here it is. It is. It's proof. Because prophets prophesy, and then the Lord, he make the prophet speak. You know, he bring it to life right before your eyes, man. And then, you know, from there, that should put the fear of the Lord on you. Like, oh man, what the scripture tell you that the Most High is not a man that he should lie. But you know, they ain't gonna take heed to it, man. They gonna be like, whatever. They gonna listen to Esau. You know, they keep following Esau, man. That's gonna be their destruction. You know.
I got foolish in the Adamon.
Mm-hmm.
It says devoid of good sense or judgment.
Damn.
Yeah, it says having or revealing stupidity.
Exactly.
Stupid. They stupid.
So wouldn't that go back to them pretty much not having the spirit in general?
Yeah, being like
because not having good judgment, good sense.
Yeah, because the Lord gave over to they valid fact. The Lord gave them over to that reprobate mind, pretty much.
Precept, if I may.
Conscious with a hot iron. Yep.
You have more than that, bro?
Nah, that was it on.
I had one if nobody else was holding.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel 33 and 31. The point being in 33, it says Ezekiel 33 and 31, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart, meaning their mind, it says, goeth after their covetousness. It says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. You know, so when we as they hear the word, right? It's as it said, thou art unto him as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice. So even to those that be blinded, it may sound good in the ears, but like I believe it's in the book of Sirach, basically, they hear the word and then they cast it behind them because it doesn't profit them.
Easiest way to put it is in one ear, out the other.
Right. You know, they may agree with what you're saying, like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But are they actually going to apply, you know, the scriptures? No, they're going to, the 2/3 and those that be wicked, right? Their heart goeth after their covetousness. They want to do as thou wilt. And as the brother had quoted earlier, you know, they walk after their father, the devil, and what they've been taught. You know, they don't want to hear what the Lord is actually saying. But it's going to come to pass. It's going to come to pass when all the judgments start proceeding and all the horrors that are happening during Jacob's trouble. Then they're going to know that a prophet has truly been among them. And, you know, we've been trying to tell the truth to them all this time.
They feel as if they need to see it to believe it.
Yeah,
that's the problem. See, when it comes to Esau gives them instant gratification. So they feel like, okay, we can follow him because it's going to happen right then and there. But when it comes to the scripture of the Lord, it's a process to it. You have to pretty much speak it, and then it's going to come. So they hearing it, but since it hasn't came yet, they're counting that slackness. They're turning away from it. But the Lord says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it's going to happen.
Right.
Because it shows that they have no slack.
You got it, bro.
No, I was just saying. It just shows that they don't have the spirit.
You know what?
They lack faith.
Precept.
And I was going, if I may add real quick, and I also remember these the same. Remember, that which is then is now. These the same niggas that was back in the wilderness that seen the miracles and yet, was still rebellious. So Jake without excuse. Saying Jake see what's going on,
They know. Yeah.
But Jake don't want to change, man. Jake love wickedness, man.
They play
They out
dumb.
there, like I should say, they out there father the devil. You know. The Jake see the prophecies. He's seeing what's going on around him, but Jake, you know, he's trying to pretty much numb himself from reality.
Yeah, he said in Isaiah 30, he calls the Holy One of Israel to cease from among us, man. And because they don't.
What Jake always say, I just don't give a fuck.
Right.
Just don't give a fuck. He will though.
You don't give a fuck until that judgment being handed to his ass.
Yeah.
Like Jake could go kill his brother, and then when he'll stand in front of the judge crying like a little bitch.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want somebody to have sympathy for him then, you know what I'm saying, or show leniency on him. But where was you being lenient when it came to you, you know, with that brother's life in your hand? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Jake had a verse up. Somebody's gonna say something?
I said Jake is done. What was it?
You got it, bro.
This is Second Esdras chapter 7, starting at verse 20. It says, For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High, is set before them. For the Most High have given straight commandment to such as came, what they shall do to live, even as they came, and what they shall observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him, and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways.
Yep.
And when they say despised, man, it talks about, man, they look down upon the word, man. You know, they look down upon the word, man. They don't think that word is sufficient for them at that time. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say, man, get that away from me, man. They don't want to. They don't want to hear the words of the Lord.
Precept. This is Proverbs 1 and 20.
I'm right here. I'm right there too. Go ahead. You got it.
In fact, I might as well start at the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start at 20.
You want me to read for you?
You go ahead and read it.
Okay. It's Proverbs 1.
I'll read it. You can break it down.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 1 and 20. Fire without. She uttered in the streets.
Right. So what wisdom is doing right now is it's warning, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing out there on the highways and byways, man. A lot with many other brothers, you know, that's out there, you know, pushing the word. You know, we warning the people, okay, of this oncoming crash that's gonna come. Right?
Blowing the trumpet.
Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Right, that cheap place of concourse, man, as well. You know, people that's out there buying and selling, man. You know what I'm saying? The marketplaces, pretty much. Right, go ahead.
In the openings of the gates in the city, utter her words, saying, "How long, ye simple ones?"
Hey, if I may, real quick, you ever see those medieval movies where you got everybody setting up shop, you all the merchants selling the fruit and the vegetables, you got the motherfucker blowing fire and shit. That's the chief place of concourse in the ancient world, man. It was always at the opening of the city. That's where everybody can visit. You got the elders sitting at the, you know, elders always sitting at the front gate, you know, talking. You got the children running around playing, everybody buying at the marketplaces.
Yeah, and the trumpet is being blown.
Right.
All of us. You ever hear one of those sirens go off? There's a storm, and they loud noise. You know, a warning, let you know that the storm is coming, or they'll use it. You know what I'm saying? They'll do those weekly tests or whatever. You know, but what we're doing is not a test. You know? the horn that we blowing is not a test. It's truly a warning.
Right.
You know?
This is not a test.
This is not a test.
Okay.
You know, run for shelter. You
All right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
There's a storm coming, you know.
God, that shelter is this word, man.
That's it. Yep.
You know, that shelter is this word. That's the only thing that'll be able to shade you in those days, man. All right. So it's time to get it now. You know what I'm saying? While the Lord is reaching his hand out to.
Hey, somebody too on deck too. Ezekiel 9. You know, because it's symbolic. The blood of the lamb. You know what I mean? We'll get to it. God.
I got it.
Gotta go.
You want me to pull it? I got it. You want me to pull it?
Go ahead, pull it. Go ahead.
It's Ezekiel 9:4.
Yep.
It's Ezekiel 9:4, and the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the man that signed, crying for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof.
And that's what we doing now. You know what I'm saying? Signing, crying to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When you break down that word mark in that chapter, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the wow, right?
Yes.
Yep. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that mark, like the elder was saying, is that blood, man, spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? Which is that word.
It's symbolic to the Lord, the blood on the post for the pass by. You know, you get the wah mark. That's the mark of redemption. That's spiritual mark. You know what I'm saying? That symbolic to that blood on the doorpost.
Yeah.
And that
if I may add, what you got to do on the Passover, you got to prepare the lamb. You got to get the bread, the unleavened bread. You got to get the yarn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's symbolic of partaking and indulging on the word of Yahweh, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he's the word that was made flesh. You know what I'm saying? So, and us going out and doing these, electronic epistles, us going, starting with the apostles on down, teaching this word is partakers of the sufferings of a Mashiach, catching hell. Brothers teaching this word, that's part of that sacrifice as well. And with this sacrifice, like we was going into, we open that, we be protected, man, in the times to come. We open that blood cover us,
That's it. Yeah, because that's symbolic too. Yep, to Yahushua's blood. Partaking in it. As he said, drink. This is my blood. Take and drink. Eat. You can go ahead and finish reading that Ezekiel. Who got that Ezekiel? Did you read the?
Yeah, I can finish up. You want to read verse 5?
Yeah.
And it said Ezekiel 9:5, and it said, and to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient man which was before the house.
Hey, that's a scripture where it say judgment is gonna start with the house of Israel.
That's right.
Right.
Man. So hey, it's gonna start with us, man. You understand what I'm saying? So but that blood is set upon us spiritually, like the elder was saying, as a covering, to for the death angel not to come upon us, man.
But it's gonna slay utterly old and young.
Oh, for sure.
Widow or a woman or child that don't have it. You ain't got the what you fitted for destruction. That's why the men in the Lord are out here blowing the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? For you to get salvation. We telling you this way. This is the way to go. But they ain't listening, man. They gonna try to wait till the last minute, man. Don't go back into that. Go back to that Proverbs real quick. Finish that.
Go ahead.
You go. Yeah, go ahead. Where you left off at? What was it? I was reading Slakia.
Can I get a
Okay.
precept
Khan, brother, get your
for that Proverbs?
Khan. Yep.
Proverbs 8:1. Doeth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of the high places, by the way, in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. It says, unto you, O men, I call,
Mm-hmm.
and my voice is to the sons of men.
Mm.
God, that was it. It's exactly the same thing as that Proverbs.
Huh?
But the point is that unto you, O men, I call. Men, Israelite men, you know.
Hey, because the Lord said what? The tabernacle
Flock of my pastor
is men.
That's right.
You know, basically, because the Lord set men up to prophesy, man, and preach. You know, because the highway is a dangerous place. Women shouldn't be there, you know, teaching, or shouldn't be standing out there unless they're inquiring. You know, trying to get the information.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Husband. You know.
It's only an office for a real man, man. A man that can accept rebuke, correction. A man that only men that can get back up and dust himself off when he falleth.
Yeah, the men set the standard. You know.
Exactly.
Those men that holding the standard of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Those men that is in humility. You know, bold as lion. Same time.
If I may, can I jump down to 13?
Khan, go ahead, brother. You got it.
Says, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and evil way. In the froward mouth do I hate. See, that's the characteristics of a man that fear the Lord. He's going to hate these things. He's going to hate evil, pride, arrogancy. All right. The evil way, the froward mouth. Froward means perverse, man. Anything outside of these scriptures.
Hey, if I may add, that's what you see that's be promoted in this society. Niggatry. That's what a nigga is. And a nigga go beyond just an Israelite man. Everybody nigga, because it goes back to the original nigga Esau.
Yes.
You know, that's what you see. Proud. You know, these sodomites, they walk around proud, rambunctious, no respect for no one. Hey, these women, you know.
Hey, Ra, if I may, that word nigger goes into niggard, which means stingy, miser, a hoarder of riches. And everybody knows that the Amalekites, everybody knows that the Amalekites are miser. They hoard riches, bro. They're just hoarders of riches. You know, that's why they're so damn cheap, because they don't want to spend nothing, because they want to hoard it all for themselves. Stingy. They're real niggards, you know.
And you got, if I may add, Jake adopted that mindset. Remember the scriptures say what? The righteous is more excellent than this neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduces them. So Jake, being amongst these devils and these heathens, developed that same mindset, and they practice that same behavior on their own people. You know, how you think niggas like Jay-Z's and the worlds get up by fucking over their own kind and pretty much selling their soul to get what they get, you know?
Those be the blind guides.
And niggas look up to them niggas like that. Oh, I gotta get the bag. I gotta get the bag. You know? Not knowing that bag finna lead to you being on a path to destruction, man. You know?
That's that image that this beast.
Yeah, that bag got holes in it, man.
Hey, that bag got a viper in that motherfucker. that viper in that bitch. As soon as you reach your hand and spend some money, you getting poisoned.
You getting poked.
Yep, and that viper finna their ass, bro. That viper finna poke the shit out Jake.
And Jake's so stupid. Jake should learn from history. People that got into that and you know got in bed with Esau would have led to.
Yep.
So Jake without excuse at the end of the day, man. So to hell 2/3, we worry about the elect at the end of the day.
That's it, man. Hey, because the Lord ain't dealing with the death. Them niggas, you know, the Lord ain't calling out to the dead. They gonna stay it, you know, all the way into the fire and brimstone come, man. They
Still,
gonna they
Con.
gonna they gonna stay they ain't gonna never come out their graves.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That was it.
Oh,
The Proverbs.
yeah. Let's finish that real quick. Did you have more to that,
No,
Shamari?
that was it.
Con, bro. Proverbs 1 and 20. He said, "How long, ye simple one, will ye love simplicity? The scorners delight in their scorning.
Mhm.
Fools hate knowledge."
Yeah, fools hate knowledge, man.
Yep.
When you go in that word scorning, I believe it's what's that like? I'm sorry, it's like that word simple. It goes into what foolish as well too, I believe, right?
Con.
Yeah.
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 Just
Yep.
just Jake just being so foolish, man. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, I think I think when you jump up to Proverbs 1 and 1, or 1 and 2, or 1 and 3, it says to give the to give the simple subtlety.
Con.
Yeah, to give
that's the Lord doing with us, because we was once simple. Yeah, it says to give Proverbs 1 and 4 to give subtlety to the simple and to the young man. And
Hey, like
discretion.
you say, that's like it.
No, I said discretion. Go ahead.
No, I was
Basically,
gonna say, like, if I may add, like you said, we was once naive to a lot of things in this world.
Right.
Simple, gullible. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we was quickened through the spirit, but now the Lord is quickening us, and now we start to see everything for what it is, and now we're becoming subtle, becoming what, wise as serpents, because we was already naturally harmless as doves, but now the Lord teaches us how to be wise as serpents and maneuver in this wicked ass world. You know,
that's wisdom. That's wisdom.
I got the definition of that subtlety.
Mm-hmm.
It means shrewdness or craftiness, prudence.
Craftiness. We gotta move with craftiness. We gotta be subtle. We gotta talk in riddles to these people, man. You know?
Yep.
It'd be like 007.
Yeah.
You gotta use wisdom.
Yeah, I was shy.
Yeah,
I had a remark for everything they came to him with. He had a riddle. For everything they tried to trip him up in doctrine, he hit him with a riddle and a parable and a dark saying, and just got up out of there. You know.
And why is that, if I may add? Hey, we gotta remember, we at war.
Yep.
This is a spiritual warfare.
This is he said trickery.
Trickery.
Or in a good sense though.
Yeah. Good sense, like Jacob, Yequar means supplanter. You gotta supplant. We gotta utterly supplant, man.
Discretion.
Discretion. We gotta use discretion. We gotta use subtlety with our woman, with our job, with our family, with our children. Hey, they say teaching people with cunningness is a good way to teach. You know, like you gotta lead them into knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one of the definitions say through the idea, perhaps, of smoothness. You know?
Smoothness. That's Jake all day, baby. That's Jake all day. Smoothness.
And that's how you be subtle. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth criminal. They ain't criminals though. It's like it, but smooth operator. Y'all say that.
Hey, bro, you know how women say, "Yeah, man, he was just talking, and before I knew it, my panties was off." That's how we got to be in this kingdom, bro. We gotta be smooth. We gotta be subtle, because it said the scriptures give subtlety. So if you jump up a couple verses, it says to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, equity, to give subtlety to the simple. So when you simple, you don't really know how to be subtle. You just everything straightforward. You believe everything face value. You're naive. 9 times out of 10, when you're naive, you're always smiling and happy all the damn time. You're optimistic. You know, but when you learn the truth, you start to gain subtlety. You ain't smiling more. You ain't smiling a lot these days.
No,
you know?
it is a time. That's the understanding of it. It's a time and a place for it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know when to apply that smile. You know what I'm saying? You know when to apply, you know what I'm saying, the words or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's being able to perceive, as it said, you know, being, you know what I mean? To see. You know what I'm saying? Able to see, know. You know, that's that understanding. You know, wisdom, knowledge, understanding.
Yep.
If I may add, because when you be quickened, you realize that you at war.
Mm-hmm.
See, before this truth, we understand that there was a war waged upon us. We didn't understand psychological warfare. We didn't understand there was a chemical warfare, let alone a spiritual warfare going on. You know, so the minute we got quickened to this truth, we realized, like, God damn, this devil raging war against us.
Yep.
And we understand the only way for us to get the victory, we got to go through what? Get through the straight gate. We got to follow the Lamb. What else so if he goeth, you know?
Yep.
God.
So basically, also means to have prudence and wisdom.
God.
Wildly. That's how you say it. Wildly.
Damn.
Somebody try to look that word up. Wildly.
How do you even spell that?
Wows, like
Wildly. Spelled W-I-L-I-L-Y. Wildly.
Right. Is that like wows, like devices and things like that? Is that what that's like?
Yeah, like the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, like the wows. Yeah, pretty much. Wise and
Spelled W-I-L-I-L-Y.
Let me see if that's.
If I get a precept real quick, this is Proverbs 8 and 12. I wisdom dwell with prudence and find out knowledge of witty inventions. We find out the knowledge of Esau's witty inventions, man. You know, we find out his cunning ways. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what, if I may, that's what wily means. It says sly, cunning, crafty, tricky, artful, foxy.
Hey, as might say, if I may add, it's mighty because you know the Lord's preparing us to become what hunters. You know, just like you know, if you watch big cats, in a sense, you know, before a big cat venture out on his own, he must study how to hunt via his mother or via older cat. They teach him how to hunt his prey, and that's what the Lord teaching us in the sense in the spirit, how to be subtle. So when this come time for hunting season, Jeremiah 16:16 get activated. It's a wrap for these heathens, man. You know.
Yeah.
Right now we on training grounds. The Lord teaching us how to, defeat our enemies via spiritually.
Absolutely.
He teaching us through the spirit, like how to render into Caesar what is Caesar's. And Most High what the Most High is, man. Basically, that's what the Lord teaches, and all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. He's teaching us to not be simple, like the brother. We were simple as all hell before we, truth. We got quick spirit, man. And even even in having the spirit of the Lord, you still learning so much, man. You still gonna fall and make mistakes.
Right.
But the beautiful thing about it is you're gonna learn from those mistakes because now why? Because you got the spirit of the Lord. So you're gonna take heed. You're gonna take heed to all of those mistakes, like, oh damn, and then pick yourself up and off and do better next time.
Yep.
That's the difference.
And that's like being stealth, having stealth.
And
it's definitely.
I was about to say it's really in a righteous sense. It has to be in a righteous sense because we can't be cunning and foxy, in a wicked sense because we can't cut corners like the rest of the society. We can't crack cards and duplicate credit cards. We can't go out and sell cocaine. All the avenues of success the way these niggas have, pimping hoes, selling crack, selling weed, you know,
Con.
doing underhanded slash shit. We can't do stuff like that, man. You
Con.
know, so we gotta do it right. We got unblemished lambs, you know. So we already at a disadvantage, but the spirit give us the increase. You know,
That's right.
these niggas got a spirit. They think they got the increase because they get a quick buck and a quick fuck. But we running the marathon. These niggas sprinting, you know.
Yeah, and we actually are in the advantage as well because we was on that side in a
Yep.
sense. You know, so we was over there, and so we know, you know, how you know it is to operate on that side. You see what I'm saying? So you know, when we get on this, come on to the other side, we using it. You know, like I said, the word stealth, it means avoiding detection by moving carefully.
Yeah, avoiding.
You know what I mean? So that when you
Oh.
look at that definition, that's pretty much what being wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove is. You know what I mean? And the root word of stealth is what? Steal. You know what I'm saying? Being able to, you know what I'm saying, to steal. You know, but we're not really, you know, stealing in the sense as being thieves. You know what I'm saying? But it takes skill to, you know, to be able to steal. Just like the fox. You know what I'm saying? A fox, he gonna befriend you and try to, you know, to get close to you and make you think that he's docile when really, you know what I'm saying, he got those teeth for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? So, but that's how we gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Goes back to the word subtile, man.
That's
You
it.
know? But
Hey, if I may, I gotta change this girl pamper. Abigail said shalom. I gotta change her pamper real quick.
I guess that's shalom.
Yeah, she said shalom. I gotta change her pamper real quick. She smell like shit.
Out here, bro. Take care of your business. This is Proverbs 1:3. He said, "Turn you at my reproof."
yeah, that reproof is correction.
Come.
All right. Read.
Or I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Right, and that's what he's doing right now, you know, starting with the apostles, you know, and the elders at Great Millstone, man. He's he made us known the words, man, and we making known the words to, you know, when we go out there and doing these lessons, and then on the highways and byways, and in our everyday life as well too. You know?
Man, because his words is correction. You know, it's correct. You know, it means like reproof, and exhortation. You know, man, the words of the Most High, man, is good. You know, it helps us to see our ways, man. It lights up the pathways we're walking, and shows us the right way to go.
Right, and it's really pretty much, you know, it's what it says, through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. All right. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's pretty much what we're doing, trying to persuade you, hey, to and through this correction and reproof to turn back to the Heavenly Father, as we did.
That's right.
You know. Okay.
He said, "I have called and ye refused.
Mm-hmm.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man not."
Right. They not regarding the words of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua, man. They pretty much, you know, slapping his hand down. You know, they don't want the help. Pretty much what they say. They don't need the Lord help. They pretty much think that they got it already. You know.
Right, and when, you know, especially when they laughing and scoffing. You know what I'm saying? The Lord out there, you think it's funny. You know, you know, fight the men of the Lord or shoot at the men of the Lord. You know, stuff like that being just wicked, man. You know?
Precept, if I may.
God, go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 65:12. To back up that precept, it says, "Therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not."
Right. So you go back to what Uriah was saying, man. They know. You know what I'm saying? They know what's going on, man. You know, they're making a conscious choice, you know what I'm saying, to disregard the words of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. You know? They swiping left, man. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And his wisdom. You know? They telling them to move aside, man. We don't want to hit it. Okay.
What it is, they don't see no benefits in serving the Lord now.
Huh.
You know, Jake, like we just talked about earlier, Jake God is his belly. What serving the Lord? What can it do for me now?
Exactly.
You know, we understand. You know, with serving the Lord, we got to suffer. We got to go through some things. The Lord got to try you. And Jake don't want to go through that. Jake don't want to go through that. Jake don't want to put off this work because why? Jake want to live the life of pleasure.
Oh wow, yes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why Jake gonna reap the benefits of that. That's gonna lead to what? Death, destruction, famine, sword, and if you escape all that, nuclear hellfire. You know?
Oh, because what the scripture said, the Lord said what? He said to strive for the straight gate.
John.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Somebody get it for me real quick. It's matter of fact, I think I got it on top of my head. It's Luke 24, verse 13. Just to back up what the brother Uriah was just saying, because they look for the wide, man. They ain't striving for the straight gate because it's too much for them. Just go through the straight. You gotta be purged. Somebody got Luke 24 and 13.
Yeah, I got it for you.
Con, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Con. This is Luke chapter 13, verse 24. Strive to enter in at the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able.
And many gonna try to enter in, but they ain't gonna be able to, man. Young rich ruler mentality. You gotta give up the world. You know, that's too much for them to do. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like, I don't know, man. I done heard niggas say that they couldn't give up pork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about being since I've been in the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I like pork, man. Love pork and shrimp. I don't know. You know, dumb niggas like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Simple thing.
This nigga 300 pounds with looking like Big Pun.
With gout.
You know what I'm saying? With gout. You feel me? Like damn, you can't change your diet just for your sakes. You know what I'm saying? But that shows how these niggas got spirits on them, man.
Yeah. They comfortable and they filth, man. Like just like that swine, that pig, man.
Yeah, they are what they eat.
Yeah. Here it is. Most High, he gave you the dietary law. He told you what not to eat. It's just like Esau. He put warning labels. You know, this is caution. This is poison. You know what I'm saying? He did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, but Jake don't want to listen to the Most High. You know,
right?
That's why they're gonna get destroyed, man. You know, Lakia, that was right. 12, 24, and 13. That was it.
Con.
This is back to Proverbs. Finish this up, man. Close up. Proverbs 1 and 26. He said, and I also will laugh at your Slakia 25. He said, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. Salakia, my bad.
What's the reproof? The reproof is what? The correction. You know, hey, what it says in Isaiah 1 and 18, I believe it said, come, let us reason together.
Come.
You know, hey, the reproof is the correction. You know, when we go out and teach this word, you know, we prophesy in hopes of what? Because we prophesy on what? Judgment to come from the Lord in hopes of you what? Repenting. You know, so you can be saved, but Jake don't want to be saved, man. Like J. Cole said in that song, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Jake don't want to be saved, man. Jake want to be destroyed. Jake want nukes. Jake want famine.
And you know what that word reproof also means? It also means to be is punishment and chastisement. You know what I'm saying? Also means that, you know, so they don't want to accept the punishment and the chastisement of the Most High. So basically, they not none of the Most High's children. Except that they bastards, man. You know, bastards in the eyes of the Most High, man. You know.
And if I may add real quick, Elder, hey, Jake don't even understand. You're gonna be punished. You're gonna be chastised either way it go.
Con.
You're gonna
Yep.
suffer either for righteousness or wicked. You might well suffer for righteousness. You might well suffer for doing the right thing versus because either way it go, you're gonna suffer.
Yep. And that's the second chapter 7.
Yeah,
I'm
Hey, because we all gonna be in the straight anyway.
God.
You know, we all in the streets. You know?
Here you are, you struggling to pay your bills, but you can't turn to the Lord. Jake struggling, saying to go get gas for his car, but you can't turn to the Lord.
No, they're gonna turn to trying to get it wickedly.
Yeah.
Or try to steal or sell drugs.
Yep.
You know.
Exactly. And they don't want to go through that process of of without, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to go through that process. It's a hard process, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta purge, you gotta purge that old man.
You gotta go through it.
You gotta go through it, man. You gotta go through that fire to be able to purge that, man. I'm a living witness for that. You know what I mean?
Hey, the purging process is beautiful because just the Most High shaping and molding you. Be way better than you ever been, man. He's making you have a better character, man. Way better man, than after his likeness, man. You know?
Right. Yeah. That's the purpose of it.
God.
That's the purpose of the purge, so he can purge you into his likeness.
God.
I think we talked about before. When we return, he want to see little Yahushas. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord want to see you, made in His image.
Yeah.
If you're in the image of the beast, you out of there. Because he coming back to what? To do with the beast. He coming back to slay the beast.
Yep.
So when you're in the image of the beast, what the fuck you think you're gonna happen to you? You're gonna be slayed too.
Yep. I got that precept. It's 2 Ezra 7 and verse 18 to the point. It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for the wide, or Salakia, and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide.
So this is why you doing all this wicked shit to avoid calamities, and yet you finna still suffer, bro. And then you ain't gonna even see the wide. You gonna catch nukes.
Exactly. Yeah, that's crazy.
You're gonna catch that destruction.
So you look at niggas like Jay-Z, Kanye, these niggas, these big time entertainers, Floyd Mayweather. Right. Yeah, they living good now. They sold out. And a lot of them gonna take that charagma, you know. So hey, you living good now, but it's all for what? For nothing at the end of the day.
All the thing.
They said that in the book of Matthew. You gain the whole world but lose your own soul.
Yep.
What's the profit in that? Yeah.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, brother, with your precept, Khan.
Ezekiel 12 and 21. We were speaking of it earlier. This Israel mindset. And the word of the Lord came on to me, saying, "Son of man, what is this proverb that you have in this land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged, and every vision felleth? Tell them, therefore, thus said the Lord, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision."
Yep.
One of y'all want to expound?
If you think about it, it's pretty much going back to like the doctrine saying that the world is going to end in 2000, then the world's going to end in 2012, then the years just kept going on. So they started to believe that, okay, well, they keep saying this is going to happen, but ain't nothing happening yet. I'm starting to think it ain't going to happen at all. So they pretty much saying, forget all that. I'm going to live my life. But the Lord's pretty much saying, just because it's tarrying, don't mean it's not going to happen. I'm not on your time, I'm on my own time.
Right. Yeah, that's right. You because scriptures say, though it tarry, wait for it.
God.
And how do you wait? This the Lord said to occupy what until I come. Occupy prophecy, man. And really much to do.
Tending to the plow.
What he say? He said, what scripture say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. So we We got all we got is time to get better, you know, and going through this straight Persian, Persian get built up in the faith even more too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all this time taking the Lord just perfecting us. It's just His first work on ourselves even more. You know, you gotta look at it like that through the Spirit, man. You know, be motivated in the Spirit. You gotta be motivated in the Spirit. Power Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. You can't get all what's the word?
Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical or discouraged.
Discouraged, kind.
Right.
You
You
know
can't
what I'm
Complacent.
faint.
Complacent.
God, you're discouraged right now. You want to be encouraged, man, and praise. You're supposed to be praising the Lord. You know,
Hey, if I may,
Con,
Scripture say, acceptable man in the furnace of adversity.
Con,
We've been baptized in the fire.
Con.
Hey, to
Con.
back you up, who was reading you, Ra?
Yeah, you can go ahead. I got some more on this though. You can go ahead though.
To back you up, this is Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Their dwelling to all generations, and they call their lands after their own names. So that's the inward thought of Jake, just like they fucking daddy, you know.
Cause Jake don't have the vision. It's gonna say where there's no vision, the people perish. So we got the vision. We can see the kingdom through the Spirit. That's the gift. You know, that shows the mercy of the Heavenly Father giving us this truth. With this truth goes what? We can see the visions, the prophecies. We can see the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's what we desire to have. That gives us hope. That's why brothers doing these electronic epistles. That's why starting with the apostles on down, we are laboring it, bro. Because the Lord gave us the vision.
That's right.
And we want to see that vision fulfilled. So that's why we giving, like, man, we want to see that vision fulfilled. We want to see the downfall of our enemies, man. We want to see the kingdom erected, so we ain't got to see Jake on drugs. Jake out here fucking just struggling to pay bills. Jake 70 years old working at Mickey D's. You know, that's why we doing this, man. But Jake don't understand. Jake hate us for doing this. They don't even understand this is love that we doing, man. You know? That's why we say the hell with 2/3. Nigga, we leave it to 2/3. It'd be Super Bowl 33,000. We'd be here still, bro.
Yeah.
Drinking GMO Budweisers, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Leave it up to Jake. You know, we need to get the hell up out of here, bro.
That's
right.
You know?
It's no different than you trying to obtain a business, man, for the family. You know what I'm saying? And the family really don't understand your vision, right? And they don't understand your vision. So what they gonna do? They gonna say, hey man, you tripping, man. I don't want that vision. But they not knowing that you building this business for inheritance, to pass down from generation to generation. To wealth within your family, man. You see what I'm saying? So you don't obtain the actual business now, you know what I'm saying? But through your vision, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna build it and you will obtain it. You know what I'm saying? But they not gonna be with you during the building of that process. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you know what I'm saying, that it come to pass, then that's where you're gonna see people, oh man, I knew it, they gonna be there with you and act like they've been there, all along. And that's the same with this truth. You see what I'm saying?
That's why the Lord made this. That's why the Lord said that. He said, these people do honor me with their mouth. Or he said, well, much lip service. He said, that's far from me. You know what I'm saying? They talk a good game, but they go about their own life, man. Like every single day, they don't acknowledge the Lord in the morning. And when they first wake up in the morning, they don't thank the Lord for waking up. They don't seek the Lord for counsel, things in their life. They don't even, they just live their life frivolously, like foolishly.
Right, right. Because they don't have vision, man.
Without fear, Carefree, man. This is Proverbs 1:20. Finish this up. Now, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
That's crazy. When it's time, for the Lord to tap you on your shoulder, that fear suddenly will come upon you. and you ignored, saying the words of the Lord, as it said in verse 25, you have said at naught, saying that word not means to ignore, you know what I mean? Hey, the Lord is gonna laugh at you, man.
That's it.
If I may grab the balance to that, because to go along with it, this is Job 5 and 22. To the point, it says, "At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth." So,
laugh
right, and
laugh.
because the prophets of the Lord are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So you think in that day, when Jacob's trouble pops off and turmoil and chaos is upon the earth, these people are going to be in straits, and they're going to be receiving judgment, while the prophets and those that truly believe and have been hearkening unto the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, it said that we're going to be laughing at destruction and famine. Because we're going to be satisfied. Because in that, going back into the Isaiah 65 and I think it's 13, my servant shall eat. We're going to be eating, and the Lord is going to be protecting us while destroying the ones that wasn't taking heed unto the word and didn't believe on Yahweh Shai.
Because why is that? If I may add real quick, they ass was laughing at us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga this past winter, man, y'all crazy as hell standing outside in the cold. Nigga, who used to say that the Lord may have his ass die of hypothermia? He may be in a concentration camp, asshole naked, with no clothes on, freezing to death, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? In the winter. The Lord got judgment for these people, man. People been mocking the prophets, and that's why you seeing mass judgment being put out. People being murked left and right. You asking why is that? A lot of these people had probably drove by the prophets, scoffed in their head, talk shit. A lot of these people have probably made secret profiles to scoff, and the Lord judgment's now catching up with them, man.
Yeah, God. You know what? That was that somebody took a picture of us one time, man, and put it up on Facebook and said that we was some pedophiles or something, man. They lied on us. Golfing and everything, man.
God.
And that's why
that was, man, out there teaching the word. But you know what? Ultimately, though, it's not us they doing that to.
God.
You know what I'm saying? They doing it to the Lord.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? He said it. He said he despises you, despises me, and he despises him that sent me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the Lord gonna be laughing at them, like you were saying. They be laughing and scoffing us. They really laughing and scoffing at the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Got a precept.
Hey, that's why the Lord gonna laugh at their ass. Go ahead, bro. I mean, we are too. We are too. We laughing with them,
Yeah.
Lord willing that we part of that number, man.
God, Lord willing.
Saying he who laughs laugh. Hey, he who laughs last laughs best, man. We gonna have that last laugh, man. We outside.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like man, I can't even imagine how that laugh gonna be. It's gonna be like
a glorious laugh. It's gonna be glorious.
Like a loud, you know, Jake laughed loud than a mug anyway. You know. No, we actually.
You know, Jake.
Go ahead.
I was looking for another one. It's what's one precept in Ecclesiastes. It says better is the end of a thing. But no, I'm gonna get this one. It says like Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before my eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. So the Lord literally gonna choose whatever they most afraid of, because you got a lot of people out here like, let's use women as an example. Like say if this woman is a feminist, she might have gotten raped before, so she might have a fear of being raped. You know what I'm saying? she might have a hatred for men. You know what I'm saying? For a man, he might be scared of dogs. You know, or he might be scared of the dark. He might be scared of the foot, or the woods, or the forest. So whatever it is he's scared of, the Lord is gonna choose your delusions. He's gonna bring your fear upon you. You know.
That's it. Yep.
Yep. That was it.
I got that in Ecclesiastes if you wanted it, Shamari.
Oh, you got it? You found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 5. It is better to no, that ain't it. It's
which one you looking for?
It should say better.
No, it's 8. Yeah, it says Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. It said better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
So you laughing now, but better is the end of a thing. He who laughs best. So it's like a movie. I always use this as in a movie. This is a movie. This is the Lord's movie that we're living in. Who goes and pays for a movie and leave at the middle of the movie? The climax is at the end of the movie. You sit all these hours, or this hour and a half, 3 hours in this movie just to see how it ends. You know? So these people that's laughing at us, hey, he who laughs best. Hey, at the end of the movie, we gonna laugh. You know?
Lord willing, we part that number. Like you got Jake Smith out here teaching that paragma ain't the C hip. You know, and you know, hey man, kind of goofy in that day, man. You know, me and the Lord laughing at that.
Hey, what do you?
We've been breaking it down to you the whole time.
Tried to tell you.
We tried to tell you.
Hey, you know what it really be? Jake ass be proud, bro.
Yeah.
Jake be proud, think he knows. Jake be trying to be too deep, think he knows so much. Like, nigga, shut your ass up and just listen, man. That's it. That's all you gotta do is shut up, listen, and get the breakdown. Jake dumbass don't want to get it, bro. Jake, cause you know what it is. Jake got effeminized here in Babylon. See, Jake is not accustomed to male authority or male giving rebuke. So when you see a brother that look like him telling him something to do, he bitch up. Cause why? He been programmed by his fucking mother to think like a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
There's pride kick in. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that pride kick in.
Yep.
And when you are trying to rebuke him on it, he buck up like, who this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his eye gonna turn evil towards you.
Huh.
The scriptures say. The scriptures. No, I was just gonna say. The scriptures say, "Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth?"
Galatians 4:16.
Yep. Right. And it's that Quorum, Abiram, and Dathan. That Quorum, Abiram, and Dathan told Moses, "We are all children of Israel." Like, nigga, it's a hierarchy. You just tried to take Moses' seat, you know?
Rank.
The rank, yep.
Right.
But
what's
up? In that one movie, it was a movie of 300, and he was making the deal with the fat black motherfucker. He was like, in the end, he said, fresh virgin shall be delivered unto you daily. You shall have your weight in gold. You know, that's gonna be us in the kingdom, bro. Fresh virgins daily. You know, so much wealth that you can't even measure it. You know.
Damn. And not only that, we're gonna have the wisdom to know what to do with it.
Yep.
Because Esau, he got all the wealth, and look what he doing with the wisdom that he had.
Mm-hmm.
He being foolish.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He just spent all his money up I mean, you know what I mean, carelessly.
Frivolously, yeah.
You know, he just spend that shit up like it ain't nothing. He just throw that shit away. He spending on shit that matter when he should be spending it and investing it in his own, but he don't even do that, man.
Wow.
Hey, the saying goes, hey, you know what I'm saying, when you got money, you know, it brings out, I mean, when, you know, how they say, you know, you change when you get money, but you really don't change, you know, you just intensify the more money you get, it intensifies on who you really are.
Yep.
It brings out who you really are. You know
Your true character.
Just like somebody who get like $1 million,
Yeah.
and they buy $1 million worth of cars.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly.
That's goofy.
Yeah.
Go.
But it shows you their mindset. You know what I'm saying? That mindset. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just like with
Hey, it's mighty you said that because it was a comedian named Patrice O'Neal. He said that shit like he said if he was to give nigga reparations, he said you gonna have certain niggas that invested and know what to do with the money. And he said you have certain niggas that are gonna be like, shit, more money, more sneakers, nigga.
There you
Okay.
Bro,
You know that's Jake ass for you, bro.
that is Jake. He gonna give all that shit back to Esau. He gonna go back Gucci, Louis Vuitton, fucking Fendi, bro. He gonna buy all designer and give it right back to Esau.
The perfect example was the PPP loan. You see how I went around with that?
That's it. Yeah.
Or the STEMI.
Mm-hmm. Stimmy end up with a new Hemi.
God, bro.
Hell no.
This Proverbs. If y'all done, y'all.
It said in the middle of Ecclesiastes 7 and 8, it says it is better of the end than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Uh-huh.
And that was it on that.
Proverbs 1 and 27. It said, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and cometh upon you. Now, see, this is supposed to put the Lord on you. Because the Lord telling you, you know, when all this stuff happened to you, in this time, because it's going to be around the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's going to be all types of, you know, this is supposed to prepare you to get right so you don't get caught up in this, man.
Yeah, that storm. You know,
that storm.
When the storms come in, we as spiritual weathermen, you know what I'm saying, as I got from the brother Uriah, man, we as a spiritual weatherman that we warning on this oncoming storm, man. You know? Definitely.
Yep. We'll go right into it, verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And it goes, yep. Look, man, look, here it is. You know, you're going to try the Lord when it's late. You know, the scriptures say to seek the Lord while he's out, man. You know, that's what you say. The prophecies tell you when to be able to be, because he's going to take the word. You know what I'm saying? And we coming up on, and with your family, men ain't going to be teaching on YouTube or whatever channel that they teach on, you know, or out there in the highways and the byways. The Lord gonna call them all off the streets, you know, and then that's when you're gonna know when the doors of mercy is gonna be slammed in your face around that time, man. It's up to the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know. Like, let few more stragglers jump in. They barely got in, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, look, man, that's around the time when the Lord gonna slam the door in your face, man. He said, then upon me, but I will not answer. They should seek me early, but they shall not find me. So
hey, what?
Lock it. Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say real quick, if Baba Kasha, it said what the scripture say, seek me early while I may be found.
Yep.
You know, I believe it's in Isaiah. It says that, you know, so the Lord says, seek him while he may be found. And Jake, you know, hey, Jake don't want to seek the Lord. Jake's seeking other shit. So Jake's seeking comfort in other things outside the Lord.
That's it.
Jake know he's in hell, but Jake seeking comfort in other things.
Yep.
You know, so like
No, that's right on. He says, for they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They hated knowledge. They hated the warning. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge is the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, the scriptures tell you that the first step to wisdom is to fear the Most High. So they hate the Most High too. He said they would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. He said, therefore should they eat of the fruit of their own way and fill with their own delight.
If I may say, they said they despise his reproof. They despise what? The correction. And you got niggas with fringes on despise and rebuke of the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone when it comes to the doctrine.
Right.
You know, here you are, you got the brothers correcting people on the doctrine and they bucking up against it.
Because they're rebellious.
Come.
Because basically they hate the punishment that make a rebellious child. You know,
they say that rebellion is a sin of witchcraft.
That's it. That's right.
Precept.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, because you said they not gonna seek the Lord early, man. Which early goes into first. All right, but they don't, because they not in hard times right now. Because it said what a enemy will a friend is not prosperity, but an enemy will reveal himself in adversity. You know, because bro, Jake in a decent. Jake not even in a decent place, bro. They in an illusion of a decent place right now, so they're not gonna seek the Lord. I got a precept. This is Ecclesiastes.
They're not gonna mirage.
Yeah,
because it was given that gift, man. You know what I'm saying? That gift destroyed their heart.
That's right. Even do the.
And it's a shitty gift. It's a shitty gift at that.
Yeah, working. You know, you can get a job. You know what I'm saying? Or you can you know what I'm saying, get a couple of these trinket benefits, you know what I'm saying? But he finna strip all that shit away from this society right now, man.
That's right.
And what you gonna do, you know?
That's right. See what high priest Ariel say, like, when you're getting cut, when you're getting killed, that's when you're gonna seek the Lord. You know, it says Ecclesiastes 8 and 12. For a man knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. This wisdom have I seen also under the sun, and it seemeth great unto me. There was a little city, and few men in it, within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it. Besiege means to surround. It says, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. You know, so we the poor men. They're gonna be seeking us. See, we out there every weekend, man. All the brothers everywhere, out there once a week, twice a week. You know, prophesying the downfall of this current system. You know, no one's inquiring on the scale that they should be. No one's inquiring, but when we leave those street corners gonna be flooded. You know, because no one's gonna remember. No one remember who we are now. You know, but when we leave, you're gonna miss us. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to hear us right now because the scriptures say they hate him who rebuketh in the gate.
That's right.
You know?
They hate. Yep.
And why do they hate him?
Yep.
Because we altered what their perception of what reality was. They thought it was.
Yep.
See, we the party pupils. You know, the prophets, the party pupils. We shut shit down. We throwing that radio out the window, like, nigga, turn that shitty music off, nigga. It's all trash. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Party crashes.
Yeah. And Jake don't like that. Jake hate that shit, man.
That's it.
You know?
That's right. Hey, the next verse, go right to it. It says, verse 16, Ecclesiastes 8 and 16. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. You know, it says the words of the wise man are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but
So they'll,
one
they'll rather they'll rather listen to give me somebody, a celebrity.
like a prominent
LeBron.
celebrity, Jay-Z or Beyonce. They
Yeah.
treat that,
LeBron.
bro, they
LeBron.
built that bitch a church. They built Beyonce a fucking church.
Through.
The church of Beyonce.
God, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Hell no.
I didn't even know that.
that sound bugged out. What kind of
And what the fuck do they do in that church to worship her? Like, Lord knows.
all my single ladies.
they work
Right, not real single women in there.
they
And
work
sodomites. Fun boys.
Come on, fun boys.
Yeah, no, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro,
Do the fun boys.
foolish. Like, for instance, like TD Jakes. That nigga got a mass following. They listen to a nigga like that. That's not even breaking scriptures down. Nigga reading the scripture and just doing some monologuing. Then keep reading and doing monologuing. What he's saying, they got scriptures.
He's an inspirational speaker, man. You know what I'm saying? He's studied in talking smooth. You know what I'm saying?
And niggas like that, that he got that serpent tongue he learned from his daddy, the devil. That's how the serpent was in the garden.
Yeah.
You know, the fruit, the philosophy in which he presented to Eve, to the flesh, it looked good, it looked enticing, it sounded good, but the ways of it leads to what? Death.
Yeah,
well, like with sodomy, they tell Jake that you know, love, you can love who you want to love. You know what I'm saying? And here you are, you got AIDS. But you can love who you want to love, but you need to go to the doctor to get a prescription pill to prolong your life so you can practice a detrimental lifestyle.
Yep, now it's on TV and stuff.
The stupidity in that madness, man.
Yeah, you should not surely die.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he's saying. You should not surely die.
Right. That's what I like to hear though. Like you said, Isaiah, he said, well, prophesied to his lies.
Right.
Yep. That's what they like. You know, they don't want the truth. That's why the scriptures say they hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Yeah.
They don't want their reproof. You know, that correction.
Yeah. If I may, I did a simple search right here. Like what y'all brothers is going into. Simple search on YouTube. You type in the word church, and it gives you all the false prophets. And these dudes, like for instance, Michael Todd, just one video, or Stephen Chandler, like this one, 155,000 views. Michael Todd, how do you hear God's voice? Full teaching. And we know it's some BS, 1.2 million views.
Hey, what that goes into, wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And narrow is the way that leads to what? Everlasting life. See, hey, we that small sanctuary, we the prophets. You know, right now, who's to say how many people watching us? You know, we don't give a damn about views. We only out for the elect.
That's it.
You know, it's the point. It's the point with them. They got all them views, but they got a million followers, but they got a million through all them through.
Blind leading the blind. That's right.
Yeah. The blind leading the blind. That's it, man. They all gonna fall into a ditch. It's gonna be the ditch of fire and brimstone. You know, that's what they all gonna fall into. Like you say, the brother read it earlier. Revelations 14 and 9.
Yep.
They're gonna be getting tormented in front of the angels. No, for listening to that crazy madness, man. You know, this is guess we finish up real quick. This is Proverbs 1 and 32. He says, "For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them." Right there. See?
Damn. The prophets. Hey, Baba Kushai, can you read that again, Elder?
God, therefore the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
The prosperity of fools. Who's the simple? They look at us as the simple in this world.
God, yep.
You know, the scripture say what? He used the base things to confound the wise.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So right now they looking at us like we stupid. We don't know what's going on. They following those who was prosperous in this world, but was going to lead to what? Destruction with their ass.
That's it.
Because who got all the wealth and the resources of this world? Esau and his little cronies that he got underneath him that follow his ways. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same. All the prophets since the days of old, man. They got it's the same mentality to this day, man. You know, and them gonna get judged, man. The Lord gonna destroy them, man. You know, you know what I'm saying, that their gods were just dumb idols, you know, and they was following fools the whole damn time, man.
Because you gotta think the truth is simple.
Yep. But it's only simple for the elect. You know, but to the wicked, man, it's not. Man, it's hard for them. They can't get it. The Lord, he blinded them, man.
You tell a nigga to put.
He ain't get them no vision. You know what I'm saying? They completely blind. You know,
hey, if I make sense.
Groping in the noonday. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Groping in the noonday, man. Can't even find they asshole from a hole in the ground. Real talk, man. You know.
Hey, if I may say, you had Jake to put a blunt down. Why I got to do that? Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, nigga, the Lord just stopped saying something. Don't smoke. Well, it says the incense, nigga. Like the incense. What the fuck they got to do with like, nigga? Don't smoke no more, nigga. Like Jake got to make something simple difficult.
And then you try to go into like, well, you know, carcinogens burn your lungs and you get cancer and all of that.
Nigga, who made you a doctor? Hey, but yeah, listen to Bill Gates.
Right.
Oh, no.
Proverbs 1:33. He says, but whosoever hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely. Hear the Lord telling you, man, whoever listens, you know what I'm saying, and take heed basically to this warning, man, you're gonna dwell safely. He said, and shall be quiet, man, shall be quiet from hearing, like from fear of people, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil.
Yeah.
So basically, that word quiet means to be at ease, be at peace, rest, really be quiet. And going into the Strong's part, it says root to low. That is, be peaceful, be at ease, be quiet, rest. Basically, that was the point. You know, the elect gonna be at ease, man, in that time, man. You know, they ain't gonna be all uptight and worried and afraid, man, in that time, man. Yeah. Hey, the Lord got us. They're gonna be dwelling in safety, man, on the chariots. That's right. Yahweh Shai, man. You know?
Yep.
Well, we be at that number, man. The Lord put that crown of that crown of life on your head, man. Say you well done. You know, my loyal and faithful good servant.
Yep.
Because ultimately, like every brother's fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Every sincere brother that's in this thing, you know, and we set our affections on the things above, you know, which is the kingdom of heaven. Can you imagine that, man? Not having to suffer no more, going through hell, having a broken heart all the damn time. Can you imagine being finally at peace? Man, bro, I mean, that's what I'm in this thing for.
You know, you ain't got to worry about niggas no more.
Yep.
You get to live. You get to finally live.
Finally live, man.
Live life abundance, man.
That's it.
Everlasting life.
Everlasting, forever and ever.
Forever, bro.
To see
Forever.
hey, just to see the Edomite in a position where he's supposed to be brings joy. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that. This dweeb, you know what I'm saying, that's running the earth. We put him in where he's supposed to be, man.
Oh, buddy, dweeb.
Imagine, man, he controls everything that we do. We don't control our food.
Yeah.
Could you imagine when you know what your steak that you eat on your plate, you know where it came from?
Con. Yep.
Con.
You don't even know the steak that we eat in steak.
Yep.
Yep.
Con, bro. Hey, it's like you eating your food, your meat that you eat. You actually get to he actually dies peacefully, lived a good life, ate full green grass. You know.
Yep. Just like you know,
no meat food.
That what?
No, so like think about it. We were talking about I think we were talking about before. We was like, remember, you don't even smell rain no more. Like when it rain, rain don't even have a smell to it no more.
No.
Remember, like we used to rain, you used to let your window up down, like you sleep while it's raining outside, your window would be up, and you could smell that crispy rain smell.
Smell good, yeah.
You notice now when it rains, you don't even smell rain. It don't even have a smell to it no more.
Yeah, they even made sense, you know, with the smell of rain, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. You're right. You don't smell it.
Now more so smells like fish after rain. You go out, bro. I'm telling you, like the past few years, bro. When we get some good rainfall, you step outside the house, and it's like, bro,
creaky, something.
Bro.
Like that SpongeBob episode where you smell the fumes.
God, man. Hey, joy of life, man. We get to enjoy our children. You know what I'm saying? No ailments. Ain't getting sick. You ain't no doctors. You know? Right. Everlasting life, bro. Everlasting peace. Ain't gonna be no more wars. Ain't gonna be no wars. You know?
No more death.
No more death
for Israel. Yeah. Because the Lord knows that's all we know is death. If anybody's an expert at death, the children of Israel should understand death, man. Because that's all we've seen, death. From the crack epidemic to the gangbang epidemic. Hey, even now in Chicago, the drill rap shit. That's all we witnessed was just death, bro. So we sick of death. That's why we go out, we teach this truth, because our Lord knows I'm tired of seeing my people dying, bro.
Yeah.
Shit is heartbreaking. Like you wake up, you just see people just death.
Yep.
And Jake celebrate death. Oh, we finna go to what's such funeral. Nigga, fuck a funeral. I'm tired of seeing funerals, nigga.
God. If I may, as a priest, hey, can somebody, Yashara, can you look? Hey, can you look up in your Bible search? It says type in wood, because it's in Ezekiel. It's in the book of Ezekiel. It says you're gonna burn weapons, but we should not take wood from the forest. Meaning like no more war, no more death. You know.
You said wood from the forest.
No, type in wood and burn, and it should pop up in Ezekiel. Wood and burn, and it says we shall burn them without making a fire. I can't find it because I'm using my phone, so I can't look it up.
Ezekiel 39:10.
39:10. I knew it was 30 something. What did it say? Read
it. So that they shall take no wood out of the field, either cut down.
Can you start up a verse?
Yep. This is Ezekiel 39:9. It says, and they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons.
Hey, if I may add real quick, when you read above verse 8, it says, the title says Israel's victory.
Damn.
That's tough.
Bro, start at 7, bro. Start at 7.
All right. This is Ezekiel 39:7. So I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel. And I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, the Holy One of Israel. Behold,
I cut out, bro. I cut.
Nah, shit.
I call my phone. Can y'all hear me?
You breaking up a little bit.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, it's good now.
Yeah, I got a phone call. Can you hear me? You can hear me now?
Yeah.
I got a phone call. Somebody tried to call. Hey, can you start at 7? I ain't hear you.
Okay. Ezekiel 39:7. So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel.
That's right.
The Holy One in Israel.
Yep.
It says, behold, it is come and it is done, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, will be Yahweh. It says,
hey, this is when we in the kingdom. This is when we in the kingdom. You know, go ahead.
It says, this is the day whereof I have spoken, and they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and set on fire and burn the weapons.
Yep.
Both the shields and bucklers, the bows and the arrows, and the hand staves and the spears, and they shall burn them with fire 7 years.
Go ahead. This is the point, because this is mighty, because that means no more war. Ain't gonna be no more war in the kingdom. Ain't gonna be no more dead Israelites. You know, go back in your room. Go back in there. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 10. So that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest. Mm-hmm. They shall burn the weapons with fire.
Yep.
And they shall spoil those that spoiled them.
Right? That's right.
Mm-hmm. Talk about the all of them doing mainly on the discussion.
You broke up, Elder. I ain't hear you. We didn't.
You said what? Is they gonna them heathens gonna be slaves in the kingdom?
Mm-hmm. I can't. What'd you say?
Gonna be slaves in the kingdom.
Oh yeah, gonna be slaves in the kingdom. Con.
Yeah. Con. They're gonna turn their weapons to pruning hooks. Garden.
Con.
Yeah. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Con. Did you catch that though? And it said, what did it say?
Which one? It said, and they shall spoil them. Oh, he broke up now.
Hey, that's a screenshot.
When he come back, we finna get ready to close up.
Okay.
Let him finish up with his point. Then if ain't nobody holding nothing, close up.
Probably called his phone.
Facts.
That's probably what happened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. You want me to read that again? Just for, you know.
Go ahead.
It's lucky, bro. Just keep following. It's called 3 fucking times. Can y'all hear me?
Can
y'all hear me now?
Go ahead and up and get off of here. We finna get ready.
Let's see, they messing.
I can't hear y'all. Come here. I still can't hear y'all. Hold on. Something wrong with my volume.
Yours now?
Y'all real super low.
Super low. Turn your volume up on your phone.
Yeah, it's all the way up.
Well then click off and then click back on. As soon as he get back, we finna go ahead and just close out, man.
God.
Bro.
If you come back. Not,
God.
we've been okay. Give him one more minute. Lock you, whoever watch.
Right.
You know, well, read that last verse you just read, man, brother.
It says Ezekiel 39:10.
Hold on, here he is. He back.
All right, that's better. Y'all sound regular now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
man. That was just Satan. Motherfucking bitch called me 3 times. Abigail went act a fool out of nowhere. So yeah, Ezekiel 39:10 was the point. It says, so that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons with fire. So if we're not gonna use no wood, then how are we gonna burn them with fire? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna use spiritual powers. You know, all the weapons ain't gonna be no more guns. You know, ain't gonna be no more. You know, ain't gonna be no more worldly weapons, no missiles. You know, no nukes. All of that's gonna get burned. You know.
Yep, this is gonna be peace, like the scriptures say. Once
Peace.
the children of Israel return back to their land, no more wars.
That's right.
Yeah. And ain't gonna be no more wars, man.
That's right. World peace.
Yeah. Could you imagine that?
World peace, bro.
No more fucking cars. You know, like think about it. No more cars.
Yep.
How much fucking pollution cars cost?
Mm-hmm.
And noise pollution. You know, you especially people that's in the city. That's all you hear is cars driving. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
Trees. You know what I'm saying? Trees gonna be able to just tall ass trees, man.
That's right.
No more plastic.
No plastic. God
No
damn.
more concrete.
No more concrete.
Yeah.
No more concrete.
Mm-hmm.
You drive on the highway, you look at, you know, because sometimes you go to these little rural areas where you drive and you see in the woods and you'll look, it be fucking a couple plastic blasts just flapping in the wind in the trees.
And some roadkill.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, this shit's depressing as hell.
Yeah.
Yep. Wicked place, man. That was it on that?
From y'all show.
Yeah.
With that, we're gonna give all praises and glory and honor to double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation. All the Akim out here laboring in this truth and truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Go ahead,
You got me tongue tied.
I just got fine.
Shalom.
Therapy 2020.
Soon.